Hi, this is Marvel Money, and today I'll be going through Immediate Media Co.'s 38th issue of Lego Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu. This issue is £4.75 and comes with a limited edition Buffer minifigure. As well as this, it also comes with a limited edition Kai vs Mr. E trading card and a pack of Lego Ninjago Series 3 trading cards. One of the first things I wanted to do before we started with the magazine is just show the cards that I got with the magazine. So everybody got a Kai vs Mr. E card just because it was a limited edition card that came with the magazine. It was a bumper pack as well, so if someone's taken it, that's just really poor luck. But yeah, it's got some quite good stats and works well with the other cards. It's also got that very nice design. Only confusing part is, do you play it as hero or villain? The next thing I want to do is just open up my own pack of cards in front of the camera and see what we get. So, in this pack I have got an instruction booklet. I've got Noodle Skylar, Tea Time Sako, Samurai X Mech, Kidnapping, and Spear Action Souvenir. On pages 2 and 3 we get the classic contents page with a twist. As you can see, the Garmadon Danger meter is now full, which means Garmadon is back. We then get the Garmadon Times with 3 articles. At last, Lord Garmadon is back, which is a short piece about the return of Garmadon. A Better City, which is a piece telling us that the citizens are fleeing the city, and Part A, an invitation to citizens to a victory party. However, this particular issue is different due to the messages that have been edited for the villains. On page 5 we get the actual Ninja Times with 1 article. The resistance will prevail. A short piece telling us that the ninja will defeat Garmadon. We also get our first game of the issue, Join Us Against Evil, in which you have to cross out the ninjas' names as well as Wu's in order to uncover a secret message. For those of you who don't know, the new Ninjago season is actually out, and by that I mean the first episode is out so you can watch it. This issue's comic starts with Lloyd, Nia and Pixel trying to get to Rufus, the comic book store owner, in order to get some help. On page 7 we see Lloyd telling Rufus what happened to him and the rest of the ninja. On page 8, Lloyd continues to inform Rufus of the events that transpired in the season finale of the previous season. We then get our next game, New Samurai X, where you can colour in X however you would like. On pages 10 and 11, we see our heroes planning an infiltration into the Temple of Resurrection, and are making their way to the temple itself, avoiding all of the Sons of Garmadon. Their plan is to infiltrate the Temple of Resurrection and see if they can find any clues as to how to undo Lord Garmadon's resurrection. On the next page we see Lloyd and the others get to a secret passage and then fall into a trap. We get told that the comic will continue on page 24. We then get our next game, Road Race, a game in which you have to find the correct path for both Zane and Mr. E and then identify which racer will have the most obstacles to overcome. Next are pages 14 and 15, which give us an overview of Buffer, the minifigure that comes with this issue, as well as 3 games to do. We are told that Buffer is a son of Garmadon who wants to take over the city and have fun. The first game is Get Kai, which is just a maze puzzle sort of game. The second is Friend or Foe, in which you have to identify the characters behind the green silhouettes. The third game is called Ninja Sight, where all you have to do is spell a word with the 8 letters on the page. In this magazine we get a Buffer minifigure with a Sons of Garmadon jacket similar to Sawyer's and Scooter's jacket. This jacket has 2 skulls on the front and the Sons of Garmadon symbol on the back. This minifigure comes with 1 face and night vision goggles that are just here. Plain trousers, which aren't that big of a problem just because of their suit. They're usually wearing biker gear anyway. Comes with some black gloves and a brown scabbard, 2 red swords, and obviously the biggest part of the minifigure, which is 1 red shield. The minifigure fits in quite nicely with the other Sons of Garmadon figures, and the best thing about this figure would probably have to be the red shield that it comes with, just because it looks really cool and it's quite a unique design considering that it's just all red. The only closest thing to this is Captain America's shield, which obviously has red, white and blue. The only issue I have with this minifigure is the scabbard, just because I always tend to find that one sword will stay in and the other sword just slips out of the little compartment. It's not an issue with a magazine, and I wouldn't let it stop you from getting the magazine. It's just an issue that I found with it, and I don't know if people have similar issues. I have it If you do, leave it in the comments and hopefully they might fix it. But apart from that, it's a really good minifigure. One face, which is a bit weird just because the other ones had more than one face. But it's not really a problem because you've got night vision goggles. I really like these night vision goggles. I don't know if they've only been doing them for Ninjago. I just like how it clicks on, it works like a bike helmet at the same time. And because of its almost matte black appearance, it works really well with the rest of the minifigure. On page 16 we get 2 games. The first game is called Spy Thriller, and all you have to do is write down how many bikers and how many red mohawks each ninja sees. The second game is Unmasked, and all you have to do is find the right route to Buffer. As always, we get 2 posters. The first is High Speed Heroes and shows some of the vehicles and mechs the ninjas possessed in this last season. The other poster is a poster for the Sons of Garmadon season as a whole, and it's my preferred poster just because of how cool it looks, showing all the ninjas, villains. I like how Garmadon's in the background of Lloyd, and I also like the little baby Wu just right there. This issue's competition awards the winner with all of the sets from the Sons of Garmadon season, which makes this the best competition that I've ever seen in one of these magazines. Because of this, I would highly recommend that you get this issue and enter this competition, because the prize is just amazing. It's practically all the sets, which can go over £100 and £200 for free. In this issue, we get an overview of the Temple of Resurrection set that comes with Lloyd, Cole, Baby Wu, Hutchins, Harumi, Maroney, Mr. E and Lord Garmadon. This set has many interactive features, such as the traps and sliding roof to give the temple an angry face. Another good thing about the set is the fact that it comes with all 3 of the Oni masks. However, the drawback to this is that the Oni masks do not come with the added features that they do with the other sets. For example, the stone body in Ninja Nightcrawler, Lloyd's car, and the extra arms that come with the Snake Jaguar set for Mr. E. But apart from that, it's a brilliant set, and it even comes in this issue's competition, so make sure you pick up this issue for a chance to win. On pages 24 and 25, we get the second part of the comic, in which we see our heroes escape the first trap, only to fall victim to another trap. At the end of page 25, we see the ninja swim through the pipe that the water is coming through to escape the trap. On the next 2 pages, we see the ninja progress further into the Temple of Resurrection, where they attempt to find something that could help them stop Lord Garmadon. After finding nothing of use to them, they come up with a plan to tear down the temple to stop any further resurrections. However, this could also be a problem for them in case they do need to resurrect a character in the next season. On the final pages of the comic, we see the ninja bring down the temple, and as they walk out, Lloyd comes to the realization that he will be the Green Ninja again, something that we'll hopefully be able to see in the newest season, especially if we get to see another fight between Lloyd and Garmadon, because the first one was so cool. We then get Stop Mr. E, Save J, and Eye of the Master. In Stop Mr. E, all you have to do is find the right paths from ninja to ninja. In Save J, you have to help Nia find the path to J using a pen or pencil and without touching the walls and taking your pen off the paper, unless you're in the green safe zone. The final game is Eye of the Master and consists of 3 minigames. The first is to find Garmadon, the second is to count the number of villains, and the third and final task is to spot the other ninja rushing to Jay's rescue. We also get Are You a Comic Expert, which is a game testing what you remember about the comic. On page 33 we have one of my favourite parts of the magazine, Ninja Post, which is where you can send your best Ninjago drawings and pictures for a chance to win a prize. The prize for this issue is a Lego Ninjago movie Lloyd key light. I've got a different key light, but they're quite good because they just work as really good torches. On page 34 of the magazine, as always, we get to see what's in the next issue, which will be on sale from the 11th of July, so don't miss your chance on getting this magazine, especially with the competition in it. Next issue we will get a new Cole minifigure with a cool looking hammer, as well as a mystery minifigure, so I'd make sure to pick up the next issue. I think that the hammers for Cole have been really good this year, so this one looks especially good. The mystery figure could also be really good as well. We've had a few good ones in the past. Some are repeats, but some are quite good. So I wouldn't take your chances and I would just make sure to pick up one. One thing I've noticed is if you go to different stores, they sometimes have different ones. As always, the last page also features the answers to the puzzles in the magazine. On the final page, we get a J mask, and on the back cover of the magazine, we get a Kai mask. I personally prefer the Kai mask, but obviously it's personal preference, you can pick whichever one you want. They're both quite easy to get out, and you can even switch between them if you want both of them. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't hesitate to like it and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. You can also check out my Marvel related videos, which currently only stand as the breakdown of the Infinity War trailer and a video on Doctor Strange's powers. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more done now that exams are over. You can also follow me on Twitter for updates too. Thanks for watching. I've been Marvel Manny.